And we are living in an industry where change doesn't happen very often, or it happens way too slow. And it's the AI that makes everything safe and soft and smooth is garbage. And that is a waste of energy and opportunity.
If someone could learn one lesson from your career journey, what would you want it to be?
Well, first off, you have to make all the mistakes, like all the mistakes. Anybody who gives you like the book and you do this, you are taking someone else's learned experience and you're not learning it on your own. You have to make mistakes. The goal is to make just enough of a mistake as you learn something important, but not big enough mistake that it just like nukes your entire career. So always be willing to try new things. Always be willing to kind of know that everything is probably not going to work out nearly as well as you want. And sometimes it's going to fail completely, but embrace it. The real trick is that people think there's a straight line or that there's a secret or there's a shortcut or a hack, and that's lies. We're all of us failing all day long, every day, all day long. And every once in a while you get a win and you're like, it makes up all for it. And if you can embrace that mindset, all sorts of things are possible.
When was the last time you failed?
Oh my God. First off, you're talking to a guy who's been fired 3 times at least. I stopped counting, okay? I have, oh God, so many failures. I own a business. It's nothing but failures. I'm gonna try this project. I'm gonna try this podcast. I'm gonna do this thing. Hey, someone said that if I join this group, I'll get some conversations. Didn't work out. That's not quite happened. It's nothing but perpetual failure. And it's kind of the game. If you can get comfortable failing and put a smile on your face and say, okay, now it's Tuesday, let's do it again, you are gonna be, so many things are possible. I'm not gonna guarantee success for anybody, but if you can embrace that tomorrow's another day and you're just gonna take another big swing at it, amazing things are possible.
How do you deal with that failure? Because it's cool to say it, like, come on.
It's brutal. Oh, it's totally brutal. Everybody does it differently. Some people are all about taking very calculated risks, calculated bets, and that works, that plays, that's what somebody, I tend to work on sheer spite. I think people are wrong, and I think they shouldn't be wrong, and I don't like that some people are wrong and they make a lot of money, so I'm gonna go ahead and show them how there's a better way, a different way, and I just let that drive me. So is it healthy? I don't know, I'm not a therapist, my wife is, let her talk about that, but it is the fuel that keeps me going, even when there are days where I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I bothering? But eventually something gets my goat, somebody says something, or I'm like, oh, that's so wrong. That's telling the world bad stuff. I got to get in there and be it. There's a great cartoon from the internet, XKCD or whatever, it goes, honey, come to bed. He goes, I can't. Someone in the internet is being wrong. And that's me. I'm the person who wants to write these things because I'm a big believer in what I do, in employer branding and recruiting, and I think everybody should have a great freaking job. And I think the way we do it is wrong. And so if I'm one guy banging a drum, holding a flag to try and make that change, that's what I'll do. And you don't take that job thinking it's gonna be easy. You don't take that job thinking it's gonna be fine. You take that job knowing it is a cavalcade, a litany, a parade of just no, all day long. And you just go, but I made a little dent today. I made a little movement, and you gotta focus on that. That's how you win.
Amazing.
No, it's not amazing. It is absolutely, whatever the opposite of amazing is, it is that. However, it is how change gets done. And we are living in an industry where change doesn't happen very often, or it happens way too slow. And I think everybody's looking for an easy way to change. There's no easy way to break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. There's no easy way to lose a puppy. There's no easy way to get past bad things. So you just rip the Band-Aid off. Just do the thing. And then you go about and figure out what's next. And that was way deeper than I thought we'd get for just hanging out, for me talking to a pink microphone. That's a new thing for me.
All right, we're at a conference. We have to talk about AI.
Let's.
What are your thoughts? Unfiltered.
Oh my
James,
God.
What do you think about AI?
I have two minds. I love it. I embrace it. I enjoy it. I use it every single day. Not even a question. I pay for 3 different platforms, and most of these companies and most of the use cases are weak at best. The truth is AI is not a tool. And anybody who's trying to sell you AI as a tool, they're selling you something. AI is a skill. Think back 15 years ago. Remember when you had to put knows Outlook on your resume? You didn't know Outlook, you knew how to write an email. You knew how to persuade people on email. That's a skill, not a tool. And the more we embrace AI doing that, the more it lets us come up with all sorts of things. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, the last couple of questions I've asked ChatGPT, or what am I using now, Claude, or Perplexity, said, give me a list, I'm meeting this person. Read their profile and tell me what 10 questions they will probably have. What are the 10 challenges they're probably facing that I should walk in with an answer for to make them understand that I understand their situation? And it's like this. Is it wrong 50% of the time? Yeah. Is it helping me think much better, much faster? Absolutely. And that is where the game is. So AI is incredibly valuable, primarily for individuals. Pattern recognition, brainstorming, persuasion, all sorts of amazing tools. It's the AI that makes everything safe and soft and smooth is garbage. And that is a waste of energy and opportunity.
What about AI for content?
Oh God, that is a tough one. Full disclosure, I'm writing a book. One of my versions, I literally wrote all AI. I opened up a window, I talked for 3 hours. I knew my outline, I talked to my outline, transcribed it and said, hey, ChatGPT, go in section by section, write these sections. And it did a pretty okay job. And I showed people and they thought it did a pretty okay job. They didn't know it was AI. But it made me realize if I'm gonna say something that's worth reading, it's gotta be on me. If I'm gonna put my name on it, it's gotta be on me. So I learned a lot going through that process. This is important, this is not, don't bother about this. This is useful, all that stuff. And now I'm in the middle of writing it all by hand. So it was incredibly useful. I think it very often in terms of content generation, it's an amazing mirror.
Okay.
Right, you're writing a blog post, you're writing a job posting, and you know there are 10 things you have to achieve with this thing. It's got to sound like this, it's got to say this, it's got to have a call to action, there's so many little details, but you're writing, and that uses up 99% of your brain to do the actual writing. It's very easy to hit send or publish or whatever without going through your mental checklist of, did I have a call to action? Did I have an emotional hook? Do I have a good headline? No, you're like, okay, it's done. Oh God, get it out of the way. An AI is really good about saying, you forgot some things. Here, let me write some headline opportunities and I'll take half of one, half of another and add some, like, boom, that was helpful. I'm a big believer that it's good at generating marketing content, provided you give it good materials. And it's really good at kind of keeping you in a boundary that says, don't forget how to do your best possible work. Not how to do mediocre work, not how to do safe work, but how to do your best possible work. Yes, it's very possible.
Oh, thanks for joining the show today.
Anytime. Thanks, Rhona.